Evening everyone. How the hell are we? Resident Evil 3 demo. It's not bad, is it? This is the PC version. I'm going to go with some mouse and keys fun.
This fine young lady could use our help.
Carlos, you didn't even think to ask fine young lady her name? She is an elite operative of RPD, Special Tactics and Rescue Service. Her name is something Valentine.
It's Jill.
Nice to meet you, Jill. I am UBCS Platoon Leader Mikhail Victor. My team was sent here to rescue civilians.
Right. How's that going for you?
The city is completely cut off, isolated. Most of the 100,000 civilians will wind up dead. Correction, undead. My platoon has suffered serious losses. Just keeping them alive is more than I can manage.
Well, you can thank your corporate overlords for that.
Yes. Well, we are doing all we can. If we can get this subway train moving, we can evacuate some survivors. But we need help. My men cannot do this alone.
All right. I'm in. But I am on their side, not yours.
Oh, hey. It's cool. We all want the same thing.
Thank you, Jill.
All right, Super Cop. Here you go. We can use this to stay in contact.
I know what a radio is.
Okay, first things first.
Right, well, I mean, everyone's already played it, so there's no point going through it like a blind playthrough. I've played through it and completed it probably, just messing around with the sound there. Probably played through it 4 or 5 times now. And I'm up to 4, count them, 4 bobbleheads so far. So this is playing this with mouse and keys, so let's see how we get on. It's just really just a case of shout if you want me to do something, and we'll just have some fun. Like I say, there's no point in running through it because everyone's already done that. Everybody knows the sort of nooks and crannies. Although I will be honest, Nick showed me a little nook and cranny because I didn't realise you could go through that first shop right at the beginning with the bolt cutters. So that's hilarious. So who have we got? Nick, hello sir. I don't need to show you the dodge. You perfected it straight away. Bloody hell, Jerry. Hello, thank you for joining. And forgive the pronunciation, Gillivet. Is that it? Nice to see you. I know you very well from Twitter, so it's nice to see you in a stream. Welcome. So, as Batman has already pointed out, September 25th then does effectively, if this is only the 3rd incident they've noticed by September 25th, this does kind of retcon what we know about the outbreak, and Outbreak specifically. By this point, the city should be well overrun on Outbreak timeline.
It's me again. You topside yet?
Working on it. So what's the plan?
The old tanks got me clearing the tracks. You mind getting the subway infrastructure back online?
And how do I do that?
Let's start by restoring power. I'll navigate you to the substation once you hit the main road.
Copy that. Let's do this fast.
So yeah, it does mean that there has been effectively, after Resident Evil remake, you've now got what we all thought was probably going to happen was going to be a timeline split. And on one side you've got the Prime timeline that we know, which has the classic 2 and 3 and Outbreak and all that, and then on the other side you've got Resident Evil 2, Resident Evil remake, and what will be, I suppose, Resistance to some extent, or aspects of Resistance. I'm very well, thank you, Gillivet. How are you? And thank you very much. I don't do that many, so it's nice that you're here when I'm actually doing that. time is consistently my enemy to get good streams going. Like I say, I'm not going to run through it. Everyone's already seen it by now, so it's just a case of just having a giggle and seeing what fun we can have. I might even deliberately die a couple of times just to get the assault rifle unlocked.
More survivors. We've got to get that train moving.
Let's go, let's go. And it's space is dodge on PC, so. Man. See, Nick? Not as good as you, man. The thing that makes the PC version of Joy is mouse aiming is so accurate compared to analogs, in my opinion. I've never been very good with dual analogs. Creepy eyes. I actually think it's a building against the light, but it looks like eyes. I must say, I think the dodging is... I mean, the dodging is just basically a refined and expanded version of what Revelations 2's was, but it just makes the game so much fun, and I just think it gives you... It answers the problem I had with Remake 2, which was sometimes if you were cornered, there was absolutely nothing you could do. You just basically had to take the damage or fight your way out. I'm making a hash of it, though, here. It's just a case of learning the timing. It is, as fun as it is, the timing is very specific. Of course, I am still looking for bobbleheads. So, if you want a nice Outbreak Easter egg that not many people have pointed out, you've got... Where is it? Elephant Restaurant is the restaurant in Wild Things, if Wild Things even exists anymore. Umbrella Noodles, which again is a SP item in Outbreak, and a random Leon Kennedy.
Carlos, I've reached the... Gotta put this out.
Garage 88, we will protect your car. And I've got to get this dodging down better. Do I like the game? I think this is a marked improvement over Remake 2, and I'll clarify. I don't dislike Remake 2 at all, but I think certainly as an experience, I forgot to point it out as well. The RPD is just there. If you come out, you can just see it. I think part of the reason why I'm getting such a kick out of this is because I think Jill has realised so well. I did have a problem, and continue to have a problem, with how they chose to depict some of the characters in 2 Make, and it's certainly not the case here. I will say they've hidden the bobbleheads exceptionally well. No, wrong way. suppose in 2 make you had the self-defense items carried over from the original remake, so I suppose that was your line of defense in that one, if you like. No, don't discard. Hello. Like I say, I haven't mastered the dodging yet, so if you see some truly shocking displays, then I can only apologise. They absolutely stack you with ammo. Jill, your English is perfect. You are very easy to understand. They've changed the city a lot. The layout is completely different, in all honesty. But there's enough of the famous landmarks, like all the buildings and everything you go to are effectively the same. It's just the street layout is completely different, which is fine. I suppose it has to be realised because the street layout of the original Resident Evil 3, I suppose, wouldn't work as well with a over-the-shoulder experience, especially now with a much more animated and fast Nemesis. Yes. See, once dodging starts to go well, it feels a little bit like Resident Evil 6, and I mean that in a good way. So, this is the first time I've ever been in here, and I didn't even know you could go in. Thank you, Nick. Don Coyote. Hey, look, it's an accurate representation of a supermarket today. Oh, as a Resident Evil experience, this is considerably better than Resident Evil 6. Oh man, a bit too slow there. I've seen some people go up against the Nemesis and the dodging is absolutely on point. Stats on no enemies. Hog heaven. So, he's still alive, young man. So I know Nick pointed it out, but I don't even know. I mean, Nick, do you actually know who Eagle is? Yo, hello there, sir. Yeah, don't blame me, mate. Although, yeah, did you actually know the who Eagle is, Nick? Critical. So much gunpowder, it's ridiculous. Oh right, well, okay. In that case, it may well be also a Resident Evil 3 reference, but this character here, as depicted, Eagle, is actually from Street Fighter 1 and has turned up in subsequent games. So that is actually a Street Fighter character there, which is very neat. I can only conclude that in the full game there must be more to do here. Because it seems a shame that such a memorable location of the original RE3, and you don't have a great deal to do here. And I do wonder whether this puzzle here with the safe, whether it is actually just a puzzle for the demo, because of what, in terms of like lore and thinking of the world building, why would someone be allowed to scroll their safe combination on a poster in a pharmacy? I know you shouldn't think about these things when playing a game, but no, thanks, prompts. You shouldn't be coming up. Safsprin. And obviously the Kite Bros Railway is a massive Outbreak reference for you Outbreak fans out there. Like I say, I do think the bobbleheads are really well hidden. I've had a really good look for some of them now. Already read the files. Let's practice a dodge. And let's do it with a shotgun for maximum effect. Yes. Shame we didn't get the headshot there, but
This must be the subway company's offices.
so were we a fan of Jill in this, guys? Do we like the voice? Has she gone down well with a lot of you? I think she's pretty exquisite. I was trying. The important thing is to not dodge just straight into them. To actually like look for a gap and then go for it. Yeah, see, and that time I dodged too early. Man, again, too early. It's almost like a Dark Souls encounter. This is to try and just get that, just to get the iframes right. See, Nick? Do struggle. Here you are praising me. I can't even get one against this. There we go. There we go. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to get the hose. So, I mean, the zombies do seem to take a lot less. I mean, the thing is, you don't know whether it's just tailored for the demo, but they do seem to take a lot less damage before actually going down permanently. Yeah, I know. It's a good point, that, Nick. I think a lot of people were so concerned that once you've mastered the dodge, it'll essentially rid the game of its challenge, and I don't know whether that'll necessarily be the case, because the timing is very precise. And obviously I've seen some people already online get it down so well. You know, I've seen people like take out Nemesis without getting hit, things like that. See, I thought for sure I would have had that one. Oh, I did not know you could discard the vault colours. Well, I didn't get perfect dodge, but I'll take that. If you just forgive me, like looking around or aimlessly. I'm looking for bobbleheads. Yo, Sonny is in the building. That's something I actually want to ask Sonny when he makes his presence known. Okay, no health. So I'm gonna like just battle Nemesis till I die. Try and practice some of these dodges, and then when I get the option, I'm gonna go to assisted because I want to see what the assault rifle's like.
What the hell was addicted to that?
Ah, this is. It's got like a cone. Wow. Oh, there we go. No, Nick, because he's lost the mask by this point. This encounter is after. Obviously, don't want to go too much into spoilers for people, but this takes place after Carlos has rescued Jill from that initial encounter, which I believe is the same encounter where you get the car driving section. Tell you what, he stays down for quite a while. So that's quite difficult to dodge. Yeah, because he has his mask. Ooh, in the early game. Oh, that was fun. That's fun. How does people know how many times you have to die before you get the? Oh, here we go. Let's go for it. So if I'm right in thinking, I should get the assault rifle now. Yeah. This is what the world of Resident Evil looks like to Nick, ladies and gentlemen. So let's see what this does.
What the hell is addicted to that?
Ah. Oh, it's an uppercut. Obviously, these will be a lot gorier in the. You assume there'll be a lot more gorier in the finished game. The violence does seem toned down somewhat. I quite like the assault rifle. That's pretty decent.
What the hell is addicted to that? Okay.
Right. See, I wonder if that is actually dodgeable. Okay, nice. Whoa! What? Whoa! So I think when you do that, that's when you get the extended downtime with it. See, we're in Resident Evil 6 territory. And this is so much fun to play, it is ridiculous. Like I say, the dodging takes some getting used to, but when it works, my word. Did you go this way, Nick? I don't think I saw you go up to the roof. Jill, you're looking in some pain there. No, I don't think Nemesis can be killed at all. I think all you can do is stun him like Mr. X. Unfortunately. See, it's quite inventive how often he comes back as well. You know, because sometimes you can like leap in and slide down the side of the building. That looks pretty cool. Oh, of course, yeah, you must be able to incapacitate him, yeah, because they have announced the ammo drops. Whoa! It's damnation again. Tell you what, has anyone seen the parasite kill? Because it's quite icky. Oh man, come on. It's unbelievable. Oh well. It basically forms around Jill's head, it's quite disgusting. And for some people who perhaps didn't see it, James BB Mac did tell a few people about this on the Discord, so this is quite good. I'll go and show this. It's not anything majorly special, but
Okay.
oh man, that was unlucky, Jill. So, once Nemesis has been summoned, if you then make your way back to the beginning, there is the RPD, by the way, in case people haven't seen it. But yeah, head back to the starting train car for just an optional extra bit of Mikhail dialogue. If you want to hear what a little bit of what Mikhail thinks of Carlos. It's just one line, Nick. It's not nothing major, but here you go.
I sent Carlos to clear rubble from tracks. Gives him chance to clear rubble from his brain.
There we go. That's literally all it is. Got any bobbleheads? Oh, they did. They did. Hello, Bad Nickel. Thank you for joining. We've already completed the demo a few times today, so we're just literally larking about, messing about, practicing some dodges. This is, I've died enough times to get assist mode going, just to see what the assault rifle's like. So we're just literally just hanging out. Is there anything you guys want me to do or whatever? I don't know how much. I'll probably not do this for much longer. It's just to have a bit of a giggle, really. Very generous with the assault rifle ammo. No, I've grabbed the dodge move from watching Nick. He landed his first ever dodge and it was perfect. I've been a bit rusty actually with it tonight. I got on okay with it yesterday when I first tried it. Got a couple of nice. I uploaded one to Twitter because I was very proud of that one. So where is Nemesis going to come from? I think last time he slid down this building. Oh, yeah, there we go. So his device actually does actually spark. Yes, it's so much fun. Like I say, it's just a simple little extension of it's a simple little extension of the Revelations 2 dodge, but with the the added sort of perfect dodge or crit dodge, whatever you want to call it, just gives it just that extra element. Makes it so much fun. I will probably leave it there, just because it's 10 past. I've been doing it. I've been on for 40 minutes. Like I say, it was just a quick sort of run round, have a bit of a laugh. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll have one more tangle with the Nemesis. Oh, you can't select. You can't restart. Let's see how long it takes him to turn up. Whoa. So tell you what, if this is representative of the finished game in terms of balancing and damage and whatnot, then I do think it is quite balanced. Nemesis doesn't take a lot to stun, and that could work really, really well in favour of sort of levelling the playing field a little bit. because he is fast, he is relentless, he can jump ahead of you, he gets a lot of attacks that you see. That tentacle attack is pretty lethal. In terms of the fact that you can't dodge it, but it seems to be balanced out with the fact that you can down him relatively easily. No, if you go the upper scaffold's way, the door is blocked. It implies that the zombies not letting you through. You always have to my knowledge anyway, the only times I've ever done it, I've tried doing that, trying to go back through the upper scaffolds, but it's always forced me back down through the donut shop. $8 now, not bad. Getting there.
There's so many.
My God. No! They're gonna get through!
They do, yeah, they do, Bad Nickel. It's like a progressive thing, and then once you get all 20, you get 100 ambassador points.
What was that?
Taboo!
Kendo, you're all right.
Yeah, all right to stretch.
This is the moment she gets the samurai edge.
I got your back. Go!
Cloak sticky. You better hurry.
Sorry. Look out!
Let's do this.
So, all in all, very exciting. I am really quite taken with the gameplay of this, more so than I ever was with Remake 2. And I think a lot of that is just down to the dodge technique. I just think is excellent. I think it really makes the game an absolute joy to play. So yeah, this was the PC version. It was great to play with mouse and keys. Actually, I don't historically play Resident Evil games with mouse and keys, but because the aiming has become so much more precise in these third-person shooters, you know, the over-the-shoulder ones and whatnot, it just feels so great to actually get on it and play. So I will leave it there tonight, guys. I do believe Kat has started streaming, so I might hop over there now, see what she's up to. But thank you for watching for this, what was just a little bit of a lark around and a mess about. You saw me struggle early on, but by the end, the dodges started coming together, which was great. Thank you very much for watching. I might do this again sometimes, just for a bit of fun. But the release is not far away now, so we don't have to wait much longer. Until then, thank you very much. Doom Eternal unlocks in less than 2 hours, which I'm quite looking forward to. That's all preloaded, ready to go. So I'll see you guys very soon. Enjoy that, and then enjoy playing this demo some more. And I'll see you soon. Bye bye.